Algebra 2, this is Chapter 6, Section 6. This is the third video and example 3. This time we need to complete the square again in order to graph this. So first things we need to do is we need to get rid of this -2 and factor that out, because we always look for a common factor first. So I'm going to have y equals -2, and then I'm going to have my x squared plus 2x minus 1. And if I were to FOIL or to distribute this -2 back in, -2 times x squared gives you -2x squared. -2 times +2 gives you -4x. And -2 times -1 gives you the +2. Next we want to factor this thing. And half of 2 is 1, and 1 squared is 1. But it's a +1, and this is a -1. So we are going to need to play with this just a little bit further. So I'm going to have my y equals, I'm going to put my -2 out here, and it's going to be an x squared plus 2x, and then I'm going to move this -1 over here for just a little bit. Oops, I probably need to erase this. This is going to get a little confusing for you at first, and hopefully you will get used to the idea. Okay, then I need to complete the square. So half of 2 is 1, and 1 squared is 1. So this is actually going to be a +1 right here, and if we add 1, we need to subtract 1 right there. Now remember that we are distributing this -2, which means that this is a -2, and this is times -2. So if I were to pull this -2 back out of the parentheses, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's combine like terms first, and then we'll look at that again. So this is going to be y equals, we've got our -2, we've got our x squared plus 2x plus 1, and I just said that this here is actually a -2 on the inside of the parentheses. And if we want to pull it on the outside of the parentheses, -2 times -2 is actually a +4 when I pull that out of the parentheses. So now I'm getting closer to what I need in order to graph this. So from here I've got y equals -2. This will factor, and then I have my +4. So this factored is x plus 1. Okay, so from here, it's -2. The negative means it's facing down. 2 means it's a little bit more narrow than a normal one. It's going to be shifted left 1 and up 4. So let's start with that. Left 1 and up 4 puts the vertex here. And it's going to be facing down and a little bit more narrow than it normally would be. Okay, let's grab the calculator and see how close we got. So clear that last one out of here. And go to the original equation. So